All right, are we in?
Yep.
I was waiting for something more exciting than black screen to happen, and then I realized that's on me. That's entirely on me.
Yeah, you've got the play button, my dude.
All right. Well, then in that case, I would like to welcome anyone who is rewatching this recording to Terrarium Tuesday. Today, we're going to be playing the 1987 NES game Blades of Steel. Nicole, what do you know about this game?
I expect that it's a game about fighting with medieval swords, because that's blades, and I'm stealing myself for some sort of repercussions for me badly explaining this game.
Yeah, that's your sincere expectation of what the game is?
Yes.
Oh, did you not see it when it was on the screen?
Oh, I did. I thought you wanted me to do a bit, so I did a bit.
I do love when you do bits, but I was just really hoping that you had no idea what I was forcing you to do.
It's a hockey. It's a hockey
It
game.
sure is. All right, let's
Oh, fuck.
unpause it. I need to make sure I don't hit my reset button by accident. This is my... Oh, I need to be in it. Love chat. Oh, here we go. Just autoplay. All right.
Oh,
so
hell yeah.
There goes the fucking title screen already calling me a liar and saying it's from 1988.
Well, so far, off to a bad start. We should, you know what? Nobody's watching now. We could just totally axe this and then retry it.
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna fucking get in there and edit. That's what I want to do more than anything.
Oh, you don't have to edit it. You can just end the stream, delete this video, and then...
Hell yeah, that's the exact kind of workload I want to put in. All right, so I'm gonna cook us up here. So I'm gonna play a tournament. We're gonna play on the hardest level because my aim here is basically to try and solve this game, meaning to essentially play it perfectly. So I'm going to play on the hardest difficulty to start because easy difficulties are just far too easy. I don't really think I'm necessarily that good at this game. I have no idea because I've been a long time since I played a human being at it. So I'm just kind of assuming that the game is a bit easy once you know how to play it. So
Okay.
The challenge here, because I can win this game, and I'm gonna call my shot right now. I'm gonna win it every time, but I have never, to my knowledge, gotten a shutout in this game.
Okay.
No goals against me. So
thank you for explaining what a shutout is.
You know, I mean, I guess this is a pan sports term, but like, you're not big on any sports, are you?
I sports from time to time.
All right, fair enough. Well, why don't you start by picking what city we're gonna play as?
I would love to play as... Is Edmonton too obvious?
You can really do whatever you want. I feel like we might mix it up over time, just get the colors going.
Yeah, cool. Let's do fucking LA then.
All right, let's do it. Oh shit, that's the wrong button.
So far, off to a bad start.
Yep. So this is our tournament bracket. We got to win 3 games to win this big, shiny, generic, non-copyright violating cup.
Yeah, fuck you, Toronto.
That's right. Always fuck Toronto. How's the relative volume? Is it good?
I don't know. I didn't invite any of my relatives to watch the stream.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's very backgroundy.
Sweet. So once this delightful jam kicks off, I'll give it a quick pause and I'll get our stream music going. Oh, Jesus Christ. Instead of playing my fucking VLC player, it just started playing the episode of our show that is open on YouTube. All right, we need to fix this. Stand by. All right, this is a great time for you to tell a joke if you've got one.
Yeah, absolutely, I do. I don't. I had
Jokes
one.
about train conductors, anything?
No, where's Ian when you need him?
I know. All right, let's try this again. How's the volume on that?
It's not bad. It's all right. I could
Do you
go
want
up
me
a
to turn
little
it
bit.
down?
No, we could go up a notch. Perfect.
All right, but bear in mind that if you're making the adjustments here in Restream, it's gonna like move the game audio and the music audio like in tandem.
Okay.
So if you want me to, all right. So let's get going. Now, so you're not a hockey fan, right?
I sports.
All right.
I watch games when I usually like I pick a team. I give it if there's a big game, I'll watch it with people and I'll pick a team and I'll get very into it, but in general I do not follow it. It's only when I'm caroused into doing so by friends and family.
That's fair. Well, I guess today then you can basically get invested by either rooting firmly for me or against me.
Well, I think we both know how that's going to go.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so we're gonna get this game off. What you might also enjoy is how little resemblance to the actual game of hockey this bears. So this is us here on the left. We're this sort of I like to think of it as like an iced tea looking. They kind of got this like Lipton brisk color scheme.
Uh-huh.
That's classically Los Angeles.
Yeah, of course. Who is the actual Los Angeles team? Is it the LA Kings?
Yeah. So
Fuck,
one
I'm
of the
good.
parts of this game is they've chosen a pretty arbitrary list of cities. So at the time this game would have been made, the 8 cities that are listed there were all cities with NHL teams. Obviously, there's no there's no licensing,
Oh, look
so
at that goalie. He's pissed.
absolutely
What the
pissed.
fuck? Smashing
And,
his stick on the ice. He's gonna
oh,
create divots.
he's gonna be mad.
That's BMing hard.
And if you, I mean, you actually can do this if you want to like pull up the cover art for this game. You can make that appear on screen, and there's a very delightful piece of artwork there. You've got this this guy he's wearing a orange and blue jersey, which is absolutely not an Edmonton Oilers jersey because there's a big Konami logo on the front.
Uh-huh.
And he's got a 99 on his arm, but he's absolutely not Wayne Gretzky.
Right.
And funnily enough, this actually would have come out then around the time, right around the time he was traded. But
All right, I'm gonna learn a new thing.
are you gonna put it on screen?
Yes. Oh no, I definitely don't want to share my entire screen. That would be a bad.
Oh yeah, it could be. I mean, the elaborate way you could go around doing it is like uploading it as an overlay
Mm-hmm.
to Restream.
Oh, now I don't know how to get out of this. Oh, there we go.
See, the real challenge this week is not can we get a shout out? It's going to be can Nicole figure out how to make an image appear on screen?
Oh boy. Well, I don't think this is very user friendly for that. It's gonna happen though.
All right, I believe in you. You have all night to do it. I don't know how long we're gonna go, but
Yeah, do you remember when we first started streaming, you guys tried to tell me how to use Zoom?
oh man, no. Do you mean like when we were doing our practice sessions on Zoom?
Yeah. David gave me no end of grief. There we go. There's definitely not Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
And
So
definitely not the Edmonton Oilers.
now, right. So the discussion was about like Jesus Christ,
Oh, you just lost
fucking
a fight.
hell. So there
Oh,
we go. The
now
shutout is
your goalie's
broken.
pissed.
Yeah,
Are
and
you,
you'll
are you-
notice that while they said the game was easy, the fighting mechanic is not.
is it
Um,
just smashing buttons as hard as you can, as fast as you can?
no, I'll maybe break it down next time we get into a fight. I cannot win fights against the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, certainly on this difficulty. So what happened there was got into a fight, and because I lost the fight, and I should clarify that while this is not a real hockey rule, it should be. The rule in this game is that if you lose the fight, you get a penalty, which is like probably the greatest idea for a rule across all sports, real or fictional, throughout history.
You have to.
I would love to watch like a game of hockey with fucking hell, like
Got him.
ringside judges just waiting for you to get into a fight, and they will immediately just like make a decision when the fight ends of who won, and then the losing player will be penalized.
Oh man, yeah. I also in general just think that teams need more enforcers in general,
Yeah, absolutely.
and that would be go well to encourage that. Did you ever watch Goon?
I have not seen Goon. Oh, hey, we've got a
Really?
viewer.
Hell yeah.
Uh, what's up to our viewer? Tell us who you are, what your deal is.
You don't have to tell us who you are. You can remain anonymous.
I mean, you can be
If you're hiding from the
pseudonymous.
police, you don't have to tell.
I mean, we haven't proven we're not the police.
That's fair. Have
All
you
right,
not
so
seen Goon? Aren't you a huge hockey fan?
I sports movies in general not good. Ah, for fuck's sake,
Okay, so you've never seen the Airbud where he's on skates.
I have not.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Sports movies are not good.
That's not even a sports movie, it's a dog movie.
I would go as far as to say that sports video games are not good. Uh,
What? Why?
I'm making an exception for this game because it's batshit.
All right. Okay. Well, I think that you would enjoy Goon. Yes,
I
it's a sports
probably
movie, but it's like pretty good.
I probably would. I'm gonna put a quick pause in our music. Oh, it's not working. There's got to be a smoother way to do that. And see, now we're back to. I think we're just gonna have to let conflicting music play out. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I'd enjoy it. I just haven't gotten around to it. All right, so here we are. This is our fight screen. So basically, you've got two options you can go with. You can punch and you can block, and you can also do either of them high or low. So I guess it's four things you're choosing from, and you're sort of using that in a form of like judo against your opponent. You need to land more punches while blocking theirs. You've got your 5 hits at the top. So I will earnestly attempt to play through it and like win this fight, stop their punches. I will get my shit kicked. Here we go.
I love the dramatic gloves
I also
toss.
mixed up there. I did a block there. Fucking fuck.
Got him.
I did the thing that I always do, which is I mixed up
Like that.
my
I
punch
also love
and
that the ref fully
button.
drags you
Oh,
off of the ice
absolutely.
by your skates.
It's like a walk of shame, but it's like a drag of shame. Fuck.
Mm.
So that was how they got the initial goal on me. When this is often a way I give up goals to the AI is they take a shot basically as soon as the penalty screen ends, so I don't know where my goalie is. And so there's So this is one aspect of how I thought I can get closer to a shutout in this game is simply never get into a fight. Fuck off.
Yes, well,
But
as a man filled with testosterone, how could you even fathom not getting into a fight?
yeah, I know. Well, because if you stand there when the fight is kind of being lined up, you you can just let them punch you out there without going to the fight screen, and you'll just get knocked down. And when you're me and you lose every single fight you get into, like either way, you're still losing fights, but you're not taking the penalty for losing the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like a better strategy. And that's one thing I'm just sort of torn on is like if our goal is to somehow get a shutout, but the strategy for getting a shutout involves doing something that is vastly more boring to watch, then we suddenly have conflicting interests at play here.
Oh, fucking nailed you.
Jesus, I'm a sieve tonight.
Well, I'm being totally held hostage, so I will watch the stream regardless of whether it's boring or not.
That's fair, but I do want to. I want this to be an enjoyable and engaging thing for viewers. So what I'm
For
putting out there
viewer,
into the world. What's that?
I said, you mean for viewer?
Yeah, but prospective, other future viewers. Um, so like as sort of we established, I can beat this game. I'm winning this game. It's not really the outcome isn't really in doubt here. This is not what we're trying to solve. But despite the fact that I can win it, I clearly haven't solved it because I don't know how to stop those 4 goals from going in. So I'm
Hmm.
absolutely putting it out there to anyone watching, present or future, if they've got some kind of idea of what alterations I can make to how to play the game, like how can this game be played to perfection, then I'm into
Right.
it because I think it'll be. I clearly have not figured it out on my own. Fucking dick. And I'll put it out there anytime we get a new viewer. If people want to call in to the stream, essentially, we can provide them a guest link, and they can join with their microphone at minimum, camera optional, and yeah, basically, we can kind of put our heads together and like, what do I need to do here?
Yeah. Also, if you want to just go on and roast Kelly, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
gets
you
off
can
on
do
it.
it. They can do that with just with written comments too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless they're watching on Twitter, in which case, uh, then they're just also being held hostage. They just have to watch.
Do we not get comments from Twitter?
Twitter does not allow like comments on like live commenting on streams.
Oh.
Oh shit. Okay. So this is another fun quirk of this game is that when I believe the way that it's triggered is if you're carrying the puck in the opponent's zone and they start a fight with you, then you'll be given a penalty shot. Again, completely made up rule, but adds a fun dynamic.
If you're okay,
Uh,
sorry. What's the trigger for it again?
so the trigger for it was that I was carrying the puck in their zone, and then a fight was instigated by them running into me.
Oh.
So the way the penalty shots are handled in this game, as you're about to see, is a lot like in soccer or football, as you will, in which you just kind of stand 30 feet away and just wire it. So I'm going to pick one of the segments of the net here. It's basically divided into 9, not quadrants, but like 9-way quadrants. So you get to pick which of those you want to shoot at. And there's a brief window of time in which the person controlling the goalie can also pick one of the 9 segments and press the button to commit to saving in that position.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, each of the hold on, I'm gonna pause our music stream here. We're gonna get some kick-ass intermission here. So there's two things that can happen at intermission. Oh yeah, this one is the interactive one. So I'm controlling this tiny ship, and I need to not get my shit kicked by these giant missiles. Ah, fuck! I jinxed it. So what's really fun about this, I don't think I've ever seen this in another video game, is they're advertising their other games within the game.
Oh.
And it was always it's very confusing because as a kid, I was assuming that, like, okay, so it says Contra and Jackal. I don't know if that's the same game or if at least one of these games. So I had kind of just grown up assuming that Contra looked something like that. It's not, because Contra is like a jumping and shooting game, and Jackal is somebody told me it's a driving game.
Oh.
The game that's being depicted there is much like another Konami game, which I believe is Gradius. So they're advertising 3 games, but they're not doing a good job distinguishing which is which.
God damn.
Yeah.
You just gotta buy them and find out. Just roll the dice.
Well, joke's on them. Now I have an emulator and you don't have to buy anything. It is fun to think about how so, you know, my brother was of the age to actually be like playing this game as a child. So I think this was I think they already had the NES and, you know, Mario and what have you. And like, I think he found out about this game and was like, there's a hockey game. I absolutely need it so bad. And yeah, this thing retailed for like $90 at the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's wild to think about. Because like that's $90 in late 80s dollars.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, like, I'm pretty sure that we paid less than that for fucking Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
And that game has some fucking legs.
Well, I mean, with that being said, I firmly believe this is the single greatest video game of all time. I'm not 100% certain. I feel like I've probably put across my whole lifetime more hours into this game than any other when you really add it all up.
All right.
So honestly, if any game is worth $90, it's the one you put the most hours in.
I guess. What's the draw for you that brings you back to it every time? Is it just constantly trying to better your best?
Sort of. So yeah, we get into that. That was one of the kind of like penciled in topics I had, which is why I think this game is actually good. Because the thing is, I think I said, just like sports movies, sports video games, I just don't generally enjoy. And I think a part of it is like with hockey in particular. Like if you give me a game that's like Kirby, right? What are you doing there, blue guy? The appeal in playing Kirby is that I don't, as much as I would like to, I don't get to like swallow people whole and consume their like powers in real life. There's a certain like fantasy escape for it, as well as the fact that like I can't claim that the way Kirby depicts you know, swallowing people and taking their abilities is inaccurate because it's just completely fanciful, right? So what I found with like, you know, the EA NHL games, which are designed to be, you know, well, ostensibly as realistic as possible, they're, to me, it's, you get that uncanny valley problem where they're trying to be so realistic that it's just off-putting the way it doesn't feel real.
Right.
And but there's also not this like such a fantasy element to it, because it's like, well, I could actually go out and do this. I could actually go out and play hockey and that will feel very real.
Right.
So I've never gotten into them, and I'm total shit at them. I just find there's too many buttons, and I mean, they do hold an appeal for like, it feels like most people who play the real sport play those games. But I can't wrap my head around the like 50 different controls. And it's just, yeah, it's just a very off-putting experience.
Do you play hockey as well, or do you just watch it?
No, I play it.
Oh, okay.
So there is a very obvious joke there about how this game is fantasy escape because I can actually score goals in this game. I do not know why it will not let me pause my goddamn music here. I need to figure out a better system for next time. Yeah, so the obvious joke is that this game is still a form of escapism because I can actually score goals in this. Because the funny thing about real life hockey is that I've been playing it since I was a very small child, and I absolutely just suck donkey balls at hockey. But I do enjoy playing goalie. It's way more fun because I don't have to score goals.
Mm-hmm.
Goals not happening is the point, and so I actually have a lot more fun doing that.
Do you
And
are you good at stopping goals?
I did it like a little bit as a kid, and it was, uh, like when you're really young, you can kind of just like playing in like organized minor hockey. You don't really have dedicated uh, goalies. You kind of just have a set of equipment that's loaned out to the team, and then I mean, this is at like you know shitty kid levels of hockey. I'm sure like it becomes a little more regimented when you're like really good. But up until the age of like full contact hockey, I believe around like 13, just kind of playing recreationally. Uh, yeah, at first it's like there's like at really younger ages, there's like a set of equipment, and then everyone just kind of rotates trying it out. Um, and then kind of like when you get into maybe I think kind of like that 10 to 12 age, uh, then like you'll still have like a team set and maybe like two or three kids that are more interested in that will rotate through it and like play out as a skater when you're not. And
Okay.
then kind of around when, well, at least they've actually made it so you play contact hockey much later now, but which is good because kids don't need concussions. But around that age was when it was like, okay, you have to make a decision. Are you going to invest in the goalie equipment and like really learn that? Oh, we got a fight here. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. All right, I'm gonna. Oh fuck. See, I always start coming in holding the punch button and not the block button. I absolutely got blanked. It does not help that I'm trying to have a conversation. See, it fucking happened again. They always do me dirty like this. They win the fight and immediately shoot and pick a corner. Right. So now, once again, the shutout is spoiled.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I don't think it's going to make me better at this game to be trying to talk all the while, but that's fine. We're going to start with a simple goal, which is like win. We've already won one game. We're going to try now to win a tournament, and then we'll worry about loftier ambitions.
I should get Ryan down here to watch you play. Let's see if he has any suggestions.
Yeah.
But
yeah, going back to where we were, like I decided at that age, like I didn't think I was good enough to play goalie, and so I played out. And I would always try to get a chance, like if there's ever like one practice, hey, I'll switch you gear and I'll play in net, or I'd play like floor hockey goalie in gym class, or we had some shitty stuff that we'd like go, play in like the pond or like the outdoor rink, and I would play in net. But it's without getting into the weeds of it, it's a whole different situation with like worse equipment. And so yeah, I played it, like I really enjoyed it, but I only ever kind of got to play it kind of like in a more indirect way.
okay.
And this would have been, I want to say, this would have been like 2015 because it was right after I got my shoulder surgery and I was beginning to kind of do sports again. That I was like, I'm an adult. I could just buy goal equipment and like really learn it. So that's how long. It's been about like 7 years since I bought equipment that was like more fitted to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually took. So what I wanted to do is somebody who is.
Oh, here you go. Gloves
again.
are coming off.
This time I remembered to lead with the block button. So if you watch like the way they, oh shit, no. Oh my god, I did it! I won a
Oh
fucking
my
fight.
god, you won a fight!
It's through the power of having a viewer. It's now I'm just jazzed up. I'm gonna kick your ass. Let's do it again. Fucking no.
Well,
Yeah. So yeah, I took my little 4-on-4 here. So yeah, I joined this. There's basically a league in Edmonton that is more of like a beginner focused league.
mm-hmm.
So they're encouraging of like, hey, if you don't have a team you've never played before, like we'll just put you on a team. We kind of build teams out of solo players that way. And they also provided an option of like, if you've really never played before, like we'll give you some adult lessons and we'll give you a discount through this guy.
Cool.
So some people, took up on that. And there was basically a way that, so I got placed as a beginner goalie on one of these teams. And I don't remember if it was really cheap or just even free for goalies. I think it was like, hey, it's free for goalies if you want to come out and just like stop shots on these guys who are learning. But a couple times he was able to get an actual goalie coach out. And so I actually got some like actual advice on like just little like details and nuances of how to play that I'd never really been formally taught as a kid because it was to make a long story short, like it's harder to get modern, up to date goaltender coaching as a kid at the time because, like, the teams were coached by dads, including my dad, who not only never played in net, but also like would have played at a time where the position was played completely differently. So, around the time this game would have come out, the way the goaltenders were playing is not unlike what you're seeing here, right? They're standing up the whole time. You're just kind of like throwing your arms and limbs out to make saves, and without getting into the too far into the weeds, basically the technique and the equipment changed so much over the course of like the next 15 years or however you want to draw the line, that like even if any of those coaches did know anything, like they didn't know the modern way. And so
Mm-hmm.
even by the time I would have gotten these lessons in like 2015, that the styles and the techniques had evolved since I was a kid. And so I got like way more effective things. And so I was just taught a few like little things on like, where to put your feet and how to react to this and how to do this, that made just an absolute night and day difference in how I actually played and how effective I actually was.
Mm-hmm.
So in that period of time since I got those lessons, when you take away like the the lost COVID years, like, it's like 5 years of playing really intermittently. I think I'm actually a better goalie, like as a goalie, than I am as a player, which is something that I've been doing like since I was like 5. Like that's how
Mm-hmm.
not that great I am at being a skater, is that once I actually got the correct like training equipment playing goalie, I immediately or very quickly surpassed my own ability.
I mean, as a goalie, do you even need to know how to skate?
So,
I watched. If I learned anything from Mighty Ducks, it's that the goalie doesn't have to learn how. Doesn't actually have to do
oh my
anything.
god, do not get me started on the Mighty Ducks. Uh, what's what I find weird about Mighty Ducks is not just that they're awful movies, which they are,
You
but that
shut
like
your whore mouth.
that but like hockey fans seem to like them and have nostalgia for them, and I'm like, they're just terrible. They're dog shit. Anyway, sports movies are bad. We've
How
established it.
dare you?
Terrible thing. Fuck.
Don't say
See,
we've established like we've come to a consensus on this. I've
well,
just been
see, now you got me
listing
so
sports
mad.
movies that I enjoy. I don't even like sports, and I enjoy sports movies. Maybe that's why I like sports movies, is there's like too many.
Yeah, I find that just in terms of storytelling, the fun of sports in general is that they are unscripted, and you're watching something unfold in real time, and you don't know, like, you don't know if the good guys are going to win, right? In If you're watching the Batman movie, Batman's not going to die. In sports, you
Right.
truly have no idea what's going to happen, and you can get some very just
So do you
yeah,
do you
you get
just
outcomes
you
that are
just
just
don't
genuinely
like
surprising.
you just
What?
don't like movies that are kind of like real life or have anything to do with real life? You only like movies that are
No,
so,
I find that when you try to script sports, um, it's just you lose what is fun about sports, which is that they are unpredictable and random and unscripted, and sometimes they there's no expectations to conform to. But in a sports movie, like, a lot of the time, you kind of have to have a clean narrative arc about what happens and, like, why this team is going to win in the end. Or
I don't know, man. Have you ever watched Bring It On?
I have not.
Well, maybe that's the movie that's gonna make you love sports movies.
I mean, but also, does Bring It On, like, subvert sports storytelling? Is there something different that happens in it?
I mean, they don't win.
There you go, right? Like, the only one of the few good sports movies, and pretty much the only good hockey movie in my opinion, is Slapshot, because Slapshot isn't a movie about sports per se. It's a movie about, you know, violence and dicks and Paul Newman.
I mean, arguably, most sports movies aren't movies about sports. They just happen to be. That's what that thing happens to be.
I mean, I think
I
that's what a
I
good,
think, I think you'd like Goon.
yeah, and I'm
It's
sure that's what Goon is about. It's about a character, right?
yeah, exactly.
But if you've watched, like a sports movie about,
About a golden retriever that can skate.
yeah, I'm sure Airbud is also good. But you look at the difference between, like, the movie Rocky and, like, Rocky 6, is that Rocky is good because it's about how he loses.
Mm. I
Whereas,
I have never
oh
seen
fuck, I
Rocky.
skipped the intermission thing.
Ah, you son of a bitch. I've never seen Rocky.
The original, yeah, the original Rocky is, like, I don't know, it's maybe not for everyone, but you can see why it was considered a good movie. It's not a feel good story about how this guy overcomes everything to win, although that's what the franchise turns into. But I think that's a good example. Is like, you can make a good or bad movie about the same sport, and that's an example of it. Uh, some of the worst sports movies I've seen are ones that are like, all right, we're going to take this true story, and we're going to, like, just make it
Oh
very
no, you're gonna
formulaic
shit on
and
Remember the
very, like,
Titans, aren't you?
hang on, I gotta change something up here.
Okay. We also have a couple of new viewers, so if you guys want to hop in and weigh in on how wrong Kelly is about his sports movies opinions, if you let us know. I can send you a guest link.
Have you? I don't know if you've moved, Nicole, but you've gotten, like, progressively quieter for me. So I turned my music way down, but I was not hearing you at all there.
Oh, all right.
Um, yeah, I think you're doing all right for now. I'll,
Okay.
I'll see how it goes.
Cool.
All right, what were you saying?
I was just saying we've got two new streamers, and I was
Oh,
inviting them
sweet.
into if they want to pop in the chat and
Yeah,
giving shit about your hockey movie
I would love
opinions.
to have any of the streamers call in and tell me why I'm wrong. I thrive on conflict.
Can confirm. All right. Well, next time we hang out, wait, what was the one that you said was good? Rocky. Next time you hang out, we'll watch Rocky and Bring It On, and we'll compare the two.
I don't really want to rewatch Rocky.
Oh, okay.
It's not that good. I'm just saying, like, I'm willing to concede you can make a good sports movie. It's just so rarely done.
Mm-hmm.
Because, so I'll tell you about the worst fucking movie I've seen. It's a movie called Hoosiers, and
Oh, I've seen that one.
it's it's awful. Nothing happens in this movie because it's about some true story that no one who lives outside of the U.S. cares about. Probably no one outside of like Indiana anymore. And it's just it's about as like boilerplate of a plot as there is in sports movies. Like, oh, some ragtag underdog team wins despite the odds. But because it's just so much like jingoistic, like, God, isn't basketball amazing? Isn't America amazing? Isn't perseverance amazing? Like, there's no actual clear conflict or resolution in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's been a while, but my experience of watching it was like there's a team and they're really bad, and then one guy who's really good doesn't want to play on the team, and someone gets brought in to coach the team, and there's nothing like the movie doesn't present like, oh, he coaches them in this way to make them better. He just kind of shows up and they like drill a lot, and then at some point randomly one person or the one guy who's not playing is just like, I'm gonna play now, and then they win. And like there's no real clear idea of what changes. It's just like a Wikipedia article of a movie where it's like, well, they're losing at first and eventually they're winning, and isn't that great? And it's just awful, awful movie. And to me, that's how most sports movies are.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna run some like past you real quick, and you can tell me if you've seen them and if you thought they were bad.
All right.
Coach Carter.
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Fuck
Remember,
off.
was it Remember the Titans or We Are the Titans? Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans, I believe, is the title, and that feels to me exactly like that type of movie where it's just it's just trite. It's
You didn't love how they solved racism?
saccharin. That's the word. Is it pronounced saccharin or saccharin?
Not a clue.
Yeah,
I
just overbearingly cloying, and yeah, it's just real Disney Channel vibes, and sports movies are particularly bad for it.
I'm pretty sure that Remember the Titans is a Disney movie.
Sure, I believe it. But apparently I'm wrong because we immediately lost our additional 2 streamers over it.
Yeah, they hate you now. You
They're
didn't.
they both live in Indiana, and they're like, "Fuck you! Hoosiers is the greatest movie of all time."
Denzel Washington. I forgot. Have you ever seen Stick It?
Never heard of it.
Okay. It's a gymnastics sports movie.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good.
Where were we like 5 conversation threads ago? Because I feel like we were actually getting to the meat of why I like this game.
Yeah, you went on a big long monologue and then I changed the subject to movies, so I had something to contribute.
Oh, okay.
You talked about how you
Okay,
don't
wait.
like
I'll put it
you don't
to you.
like okay, hold on. Let me track this back. You talked about how you don't like sports games because they're too close to real life but not enough. And it gives you the uncanny valley feel.
Yeah.
And then you said you like this one because you can actually score. And then you went off on a tangent about how you learned how to play as a goalie as an adult. And then I don't remember how we got back on sports movies.
Yeah. No, the thread I wanted to get into was
Those look like boobs.
why I'm invested in this game and why I come back to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like, hey, we're gonna play Edmonton.
Suck it.
I'll put it onto you here. Like, what to you makes a video game compelling? What makes you come back to it? Like, what is a good game that has legs and holds up over time?
Okay, so for me it's two different types of things. I like games that don't really have rails. I like to be able to explore and fucking go off on some adventure. I really loved Breath of the Wild because you can just you can go off and kind of do your own thing, and you can be like, you can fucking ride a bear. You can there's all sorts of like cool shit that you can just figure out and do. and you don't necessarily have to be good, and you don't necessarily have to follow the quest to do it. You can just dick around and you're gonna find something.
Sure.
And same thing with, like, even I played like Super Metroid, and that same thing where it's like there's not like it's kind of on rails, but it doesn't force you to do it a certain way. And
Yeah,
you
I get
can,
it.
like, if you go around and explore, you can find little secrets, and it's like kind of cool. um and also it helps that both of those games have like cute little critters and stuff in them that you like fall in love with and you need to
Sure.
like rescue. um so I like that kind of game, and I also, as I get older, am really enjoying the type of game where you can just like live a normal life, and you can like do a thing and harvest a thing, and you can like actually get like compensation for it, and you actually feel like you're getting ahead. I really like anything, like I like farming games, I like city building games, I loved The Sims when I was a kid, and it's just like
Yeah.
it just seems relaxing to be able to like live the life that we've been told that how life is, you know?
Oh, like where life is actually just kind of idyllic and not
Yeah.
stressful and not disappointing and
Yeah, all those
oh,
things. Well, kind of disappointing. I tried to give Linus like
oh
8,000 things
fuck's
before I
sake.
found out what he liked, and he I gave him a gift that he didn't like once, and he basically was like, "You think because I'm homeless that I'll take this trash?" And I was like, "God damn it! Why is this fucking video game character making me feel like a piece of dog shit right now? I was trying to give him a nice gift."
Yeah,
Uh,
fair enough.
so kind of disappointing, but I got over it. I figured out what he liked, and
Yeah, no, I definitely relate to a lot of those things. I mean, I really have like a love-hate relationship with like Rockstar games because I love the open world. I love that I can run around and like hunt bison. Uh but for
sorry,
how good
Rockstar
they
games?
what?
What are Rockstar games?
Like games developed by Rockstar, so like Grand Theft Auto games and Red Dead Redemption games,
Mm,
basically.
mm,
Yeah, so yeah, I don't want to get off a tangent about that, but like yeah, I definitely agree. Um what I like about that, like that's one category of game I really like.
mm,
Uh this one I like because we've gone over a few of the things, the rules around losing a fight, um the rules around the penalty shots, which like absolutely do not reflect how hockey works at all. That you could tell these were programmed by people who had like a really surface level understanding of what it was. Um, but like the game has a really distinct feel to it. Like the physics play a certain way, and they largely respond to like your input. So, like I don't know if you've ever played a game where the some aspect of the gameplay doesn't feel right. Like I think that this is something that comes up when people talk about like a lot of games with melee combat, right?
mm,
Like if you've got a big sword or an axe or whatever, especially in first person, often what you're seeing is like an animation happen in front of you and it doesn't quite line up with your brain's perception of like whether you're actually making contact.
mhm,
And so like it feels clunky.
mhm,
And like the physics in this game can be very frustrating, but they have a remarkable sort of consistency to them where like maybe you'll notice sometimes where like the goalie does stop the puck, but it sort of trickles in,
mhm,
which seems unfair, but the more you kind of do it, the more I think you you get a feel for like the distinct physics and the regularity of this game.
mhm,
It's sort of like when you play Pong and you learn to like spin the ball. Like if you were to play Pong for the first time against somebody who knew how to spin the ball and you didn't, they would probably kick your ass and you would feel very frustrated. But if you can learn the kind of nuances of the game, then you can it becomes a lot more engaging.
yeah,
And that's what I think is that this game does have a very particular and distinctive but consistent feel to it, so you can really develop a muscle memory for it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is somewhat true of like the more fancy realistic hockey games, but I just find the learning curve to those is so much bigger and steeper that you can't pick it up as casually. Whereas I personally believe that a person could learn to play this game uh, in a pretty short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that I just, in real life, have not found people willing to play it.
Yeah.
They're like, why would I want to play a hockey game from 1987? I'm like, no, you don't understand. It transcends sports. And they've already stopped listening.
So I think what so the feeling I'm getting from this game is that you like this is a game that you have to play over and over again, and you're just trying to like better your score. Like you want to get a shutout, you want to win a tournament, you want to. And I just that kind of game doesn't appeal to me. The ones where you're
Yeah.
basically like beating your head against a wall to try and just beat yourself and master a skill. Which is part of the reason that I think Ryan might be good at this because he really liked Hades. Did you play Hades when it came out?
No,
Okay.
I've not played a lot of new games. I really just try to like play through my it's my Steam backlog a bit, and
Mhm.
it's just
Mhm.
it's more money and more hours I don't need. So
Okay. So I guess Hades was kind of Diablo esque, where you're running the same dungeons, but you're constantly leveling up your character, and so you're doing it on harder and harder difficulties. Um, and so I enjoyed watching him play Hades because I there's actual storyline and there's dialogue, and they made a good effort to make sure that it wasn't boring to keep doing these things.
right.
But I don't know that I would have played it myself because I find doing the same level and thing over and over again really monotonous and boring in
Hmm.
general. And so this I think that's why I've never really liked sports games is because it's like, okay, well, I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. And it's like even if you're playing against it's somewhat better if you're playing against a friend, but like I would never play a sports game against a computer, I guess.
I mean, I would rather play it against humans. I just haven't been able to, and
Mhm.
I mean that's 100% why if anybody who um like watches the stream, like I would love to see if a lot of just like strangers on the internet can beat me. Like I don't know if this game is just that easy to beat or if I am kind of good at it. Like I would love to play a bunch of people and see uh if like how I would fare.
Mhm.
Because one of the other interesting things about this is so a lot of the strategy I figured out towards kind of like the dominant strategy of this game and how to consistently beat the computers, they don't work against a human. And
Okay.
like, I mean, I feel like I could win more. Oh, I want to fight. Holy shit. Ah. So I feel like I'd be more evenly matched fighting against a person, whereas the computer has just, it seems like as the difficulty scales, like they just become stupendously good at hitting you, if not
Mhm.
good at the rest of the game. Um, but the biggest difference between playing a human and playing the AI in this, if you would be generous calling it an AI, is how they play goalie. So if we want to dive into the mechanics of this game a little bit, um, so in the game you control basically the flashing player at a given time, right?
All
So if
right.
you have the puck, it's the puck carrier. If you're on the other team, it's just one of the players. And I think you could press pass to change your player. I honestly never really do it. Um, yeah, it does change your player. Um, so the other players kind of move in response to you. If I skate left, they're going to come skate left. If I skate right, like one of them will they don't follow me that well, so you can't really get your whole team to follow you, but you're controlling your goalie at the same time,
Okay.
which is another thing that makes the game unique. Because if you're playing the latest NHL game, one sec, if you play the latest one, um You control basically whichever, the same kind of deal. Like you control, the highlighted player, and whichever player on your team gets the puck becomes you, and you can change players when you're on the defending team. Um, Although you don't control the other players at all, they're completely AI driven, and the goalies are computer driven, right? You can play those games so that you are the goalie, and it's a horrible time because it's an even bigger example of how it absolutely, you don't feel like you're in control. Like whether you stop a shot, even when you are given some amount of buttons to play as the goalie in those newer games,
Mm-hmm.
um, a lot of it still kind of comes down to like the computer is generating a random number as to whether the puck goes in or not.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, which one am I gonna get? Oh yeah, this is just an animation. It's a bear. You don't get to do anything. You get to watch the bear shoot the puck. See, this is like a sports movie because I know how it ends. I know it ends in the bear scoring a goal. There's no conflict, no tension, no drama. Every time, same deal. Whereas, that little spaceship cutscene, I actually control it. The outcome is in doubt because ostensibly I can win it, even though I never do. Okay, back to what we were doing. Yeah, it's sort of, you're not in control of whether the puck goes in or not. In this game, you are in full control because the puck just reacts to its own physics, right? Everything, what you see is what you get. There's not really a lot of behind the scenes work that goes into whether you score or not. So that when I'm playing against a computer here, because I've kind of figured out the goalie's movement patterns, I generally know at the moment I shoot whether it's going to go in or not.
Mm-hmm.
And so what determines it is, I don't know if you've noticed the red arrow that bounces around on the goal line there. Oh,
I think so.
we got a new viewer. What's up? Write in. Tell us what your deal is. What are you about? Fucking hell.
Oh.
But yeah, if you watch when the puck is in either zone, there will be a little red line, and the red line bounces up and down, uh, like uncontrolled by you. So what you control is by choosing to take the shot when the red line is in a favor, or red arrow is in a favorable position, right?
Okay.
So what's kind of odd about the AI in this game and why it's quite beatable is that, like, if I stay in one place, the goalie kind of moves arbitrarily. So the strategy I've kind of worked out is you just kind of control the puck until the goalie stops protecting the arrow, and then you shoot.
Okay.
Uh, but playing against a human being, see how he just kind of like flew off to the corner for no reason there?
Yes.
Yeah, so he just got out of my way, and I took that opportunity to shoot. A human player doesn't play against you like that, which is why it's a whole different ball game.
Gotcha.
Oh, cool! Someone from Edmonton. I have bad news. We're playing against Edmonton.
Yeah, you wouldn't tell by the jerseys, but the green and gold guys are Edmonton.
Yeah. Oh hell. Fuck. I'm getting shelled. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Mike Smiths out there. Yeah, this game came out in 1988 when Mike Smith was 30 years old. Uh, where was I with that? Oh yeah, um, so from what I found, when you're actually trying to control your goalie, you kind of split your decision making between, do I want to follow that red line religiously? Which, if you do, it usually means you will like make contact with the puck. But as you've kind of seen, sometimes the puck will kind of hit you and trickle in
Mm-hmm.
because it can hit you at an angle, right? There's still some particular physics to it, and fucking shit,
Yeah, right? It just looks like he's like,
just
what
like
the fuck? Just over and over again.
yeah, and so what I found is that, so like what you would do, if you were actually goaltending, really in any sport. Like if you've played soccer, they've taught you this. And like when you're basically kind of playing angles, right? You want to come out, confront a shooter, and give them fewer angles to shoot at, because you don't know where they're going to shoot from there. So in this game, because you have the red line or the red arrow, you're kind of splitting fucking Christ. You kind of have to like split what you want to do between. It's like a hybrid of getting the angles down so you are standing on a straight line between the other player and the line versus just following the line.
All right.
So he just jumps out of the way again.
Nice.
So yeah, it would definitely, I think, be a lot more challenging to play against an actual human player for that reason, because they're just not going to do that.
Yeah. You got a question in the chat here.
Oh, what is it?
Says the goalie literally follows the line of the rectangular crease with a question mark.
So the goalie is like when controlled by the human player, they can go anywhere within that rectangle. The computer goalie does tend to kind of follow the outline a little more. But if you watch the way I play, so I'm blue and yellow here to be clear, I kind of move. I find it's better to play a little more towards the goal line, because if you make a save and it trickles out in front of you, you can kind of step forward and catch your own rebound. And playing against, oh, come on. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
See, but whenever I wire it after finishing a fight, oh my God. They're fucking mad. Shit. Nope, didn't do well there.
This is a joke for all you hockey fans out there. I don't know who Semenko is.
Who? What is?
Semenko? Semenko?
Oh, yeah.
Semenko?
Well, this guy, yeah, Semenko for all your semen needs.
Semenko is playing tonight. Semenko is playing tonight, says Buddy from Edmonton chat.
Ooh, that one.
He approves of the semen joke. They approve of the semen joke, I guess. How not progressive of me to assume that it's a dude just because he knows hockey things. Just because they know hockey things. Jesus Christ. Sorry, it's my first time.
Did we invite our new viewer if they want to call in?
Oh God, yeah, that must have been a fucking nightmare in high school. There was a kid in our school whose last name was Siemens.
Oh yeah.
This person is not calling in.
Oh, that's fair. All right, well, then they're at our mercy still. So yeah, the other thing I found is a very effective strategy is to use your players to block shots. And it's a thing that I actually found made it frustrating to play against real people, because once I figured that out, I would tell the other person, like, I promise you're going to want to put somebody in front of the net. It's incredibly effective in this game. And they would never listen, and so they, wouldn't win. So I'll do it here. I'm going to get my flashing player. See, there you go. I picked up a puck from being in front of the net. Because what'll happen here... Oh, there we go. We did it. We won.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so what will happen in this game is that if you just control your goalie when the other team is in your zone, then they're just going to basically keep picking up their own rebounds, and they're just going to drill you until they finally score. So you kind of have... This is one of those things that makes it an interesting game, if not a good hockey simulator, is that you have to make this decision on, are you going to try to control your goalie right now or control your player? You have to split your attention between one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's where a lot of the part I'm still trying to figure out is how do I get better at that? Because usually when I can get my player in front of the net, like they don't score. If I can't like get a player in front of that and all of a sudden they have the puck and I have to focus on goaltending, that's where I get caught.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I kind of feel like the game is still solvable, but I'm not getting like linearly better at it over time.
Mm-hmm.
I've just stalled out at this place um where I win, but I still like 6 goals against. Like I can't perfect it yet. So that's
Yeah.
how I make it interesting to me is like, is there another mountain to climb here? Can we get the shutout?
We got it. Yeah, that's fair. We got another question for you
Yeah, I
here.
see there. So yeah, do the team have stats? Are they all the same? So in the as far as like what it says on the tin, the teams should all be the same. They should all be kind of like skins of each other. Now I will say this is that I usually play as Edmonton because I'm basic, whatever, why not? But let's play as a different team this time. So we'll do a tournament here, pro again. Yeah, why don't we do one more run through of a tournament and then we'll call it a night. Then that's 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Wait. Let's let the viewer can pick. What do you want? What team should we be in this one? We've already been LA once. So what I did a couple run throughs to make sure that like the streaming setup was going to work yesterday. So I played as Edmonton and I won. Then I played a tournament as Toronto and I actually got shit kicked. They said Montreal. All right.
Oh.
They were playing Edmonton.
Oh, we had another viewer that wanted you to do the Avalanche, but
No, there's no Colorado in here. There's just, I mean, far too old for that. It would have been Quebec at the time, but Quebec is not in this game. So the selection of 8 cities is really
let's just hold on for a second there. You took years of French, right?
yeah.
Did you just pronounce it Quebec?
Quebec, sorry. Excuse-moi. I also don't say Montreal when I'm speaking English, but I did find that interesting. Like when I was talking to people from other countries, because like even the Anglicization Montreal is like a brutal pronunciation. I guess I can keep the game going. So like what a lot of like non-English speakers would say, like, oh, have you ever been to like Montreal? Which makes more sense. It's a way better pronunciation.
Can you say
But
croissant for the viewers real quick?
croissant.
Perfect.
Le croissant, le baguette. But I mean, are you trying to get me to pronounce things in like French or Quebec French? Because we got a whole other conversation there. Fucking shit.
I mean, I'm not confident in your ability to do either, so.
That's fair. God damn. See, now I'm just trapped alone with this fucker. It's desperately trying to get my player out there and see as soon as I set up my guy in front there. Oh, goddamn. So you see the problem with fighting? Like I just end up having to kill penalties. If our viewer who just joined us is not aware, okay, there you go. You get the other team gets a penalty for losing the fight. So this is your incentive to win fights. So scored a nice 4-on-4 goal there.
So I'm not sure if this is a question for you or if this is just in general, or if they want you to say this in a French accent. But someone said Tim's or McDonald's or Second Cup.
Tim Hortons, McDonald's, Deuxième Cup. Unless they're just asking coffee preference. I don't know. I just drink my home coffee like a poor gremlin.
Our other viewer says, I'm surprised you could even hit the post in this game.
Oh yeah, those posts they'll bail you out. So yeah, getting back to the strategy a bit. So the reason it's so effective to put a skater in front, I got smoked. Is that like two things can happen? One is the puck will hit your skater and slow down, so when it deflects towards the net, the goalie can just pick it up. And when the goalie has possession, you're laughing because the goalies are invincible in this game. If anybody runs into the goalie, they immediately fall down on the other team. The goalie knocks everyone over. The goalie is very Billy Smith.
Billy Smith.
Yeah, he was a goalie.
Oh,
Really
okay.
hack people in the ankle, break their ankle. Good times.
Oh, Jesus.
The 80s were a different time.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of Tanya Harding. They're just breaking ankles left and right there.
Mm-hmm.
One of our viewers wants to say, what happens if you just run around and pass?
In order to like just kill the clock so they can't score?
Yeah, they said delay.
Yeah. I think that would probably work. It was another thing where I was like, I think the best way to get a shutout is to get one goal and turtle for 20 minutes, and then you'll just win by nothing happening, which seems just like an awful viewing experience. So I thought I would kind of like leave the nuclear option off the table for a little bit while we, I don't know, just tried to like figure out, is there another way to do this? Or, like I said, start small. We started by winning a tournament. All right. What's our next goal?
All right. One of the viewers he says, get a 1-3-1 trap going.
Oh, they mean like play the trap, they said?
Yes.
Yeah, what you essentially can do is just play keep away, where if you skate circles around the other team, it's not perfect, but you can do a pretty good job of avoiding them. And eventually, your thumb's going to cramp, but you can pass it to yourself. Like, I have been thinking that this is the best way to do it. I just think that might be really shit to watch, so I thought I would, I don't know, fill it out. Like, as you can see, it's barely effective.
Apparently the viewers are loving it.
So. Really? Well, we're one period down with no goals against, so. But I am nothing if not a crowd pleaser. Like, if people would, yeah. See, they just said they want to see the 18. Wait, you do or you don't want to see 18-6?
This person wants to see the 18-6.
Well, there's another one for you.
God fucking damn it! I can't believe I let that in. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I figured the thing I would like to do if we're going to do this on a semi-regular basis is like just try to do something different every time, so at least we're doing something different. So yeah, I don't know, we can see how it goes.
Obscurist says that they want a 69-0 or they're gonna riot.
All right, well then we're going for,
if the score is not 69-420 by the end of this period.
Now, the other fun thing in this game, if you yeah, see, I'm sort of agreeing with what you're saying there. Is like running up the score is easy. At 18-6 we did like basically 3 times in a row there. But I do think that trying to get a shutout is genuinely challenging in some ways. But yeah, I don't know. I was hoping we just feel it out. Like if somebody comes in like, no, here, I can see what you're doing wrong. This is how you just actually make saves every time. Then we're cooking with gas. Then we can try something different. So far, I've been pretty fortunate that they haven't beat me on it. But also what I would like to do, and we'll have to take time to figure out how to actually do this, is I think you can do like net play in this emulator. So not just inviting people to like call in to just like chat with us while the game is going, but literally call in and play against me and then yeah, like just see if strangers are good at this game or if I'm good at. I don't know. I have no idea how good I am. I'm just playing against an AI. But this is our best game yet tonight.
Yeah, we're getting close.
So, because that's the other thing too, is if I actually, you know, pull it off and get the perfect game, I won't jinx it by saying the word. Then it's like, well, now we've accomplished it. We've accomplished it in the first stream. So now we have to find a new goal and create a new goal. So you got my guy in front there. Yeah, see, that person picked up the puck without even me trying. So
Obscurist says wall of meat. I don't know if that's a strategy suggestion or
I mean, that's kind of what it is. I'm making a wall
an
of
ideal
maybe
Saturday.
my team kind of looks like meat here. Could be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the Montreal strategy, is the wall of meat.
Mm-hmm. Montreal smoked meat.
Don't
Ew.
want to hit the post.
And Ovlazak says stack up dollar bills, stop more pucks than Luongo.
I'm going to say Oblazek. Oblazek? I don't know.
Ovlazak.
Like a Czech name, or
Perhaps.
maybe it's made up. Who knows?
Hell yeah.
Holy shit. So yeah, the other nice thing when you have the person in front of your net is that if the puck hits the goalie and the goalie can't pick up the rebound, the player can. So you really just massively increase the frequency of how likely you are to pick up a puck, and you can get them to stop taking shots on you. Because if they get like 10 in a row, eventually it's highly likely you're gonna eventually crack. But we're doing good. We've almost cleared 2 periods. I'm gonna maybe like turtle for the rest of this period here.
All right. Alphazek said it's either or pronunciation. They're not bothered. And then Obscurist says the post is MPV.
Sure is. Oh shit!
Oh boy.
That was real close.
Jesus Christ.
See, the perfect game is to get a shutout, but also win this fucking mini game. Christ, pissed. Yep. Get in. Yeah, I did it. Okay, this is a good omen.
God damn. You're on a fucking roll. What an exciting game. With fantastic graphics and awesome music.
Oh boy, all right. Also, a fun question is like, is this song supposed to be anything? Which I'd like. Fucking Christ. So I remember from playing this as kids, shooting when like from your own end or when the opposing goalie is not on screen, because they have to like react in time and get into position when they finally appear on screen. It's actually quite hard to stop. It's can be like more difficult to stop than a shot from in close. So it was like considered a cheap shot to try and do that. Like I distinctly remember they were called chicken shots, and if you scored on one, like even by accident, we would not count it as part of the score.
I fucking love how their arms just fling out behind them and their gloves just go flying off.
I mean, that's like the most realistically rendered. Wow, I got my shit kicked. Okay, so I think we have to refine the definition for the penalty shots, because I was carrying the puck. They started a fight with me, and I didn't get a penalty shot. I think you have to be like centrally lined up in the ice for it to do that. You can't be out near the boards. But the other, oh fuck me! No, piss.
God fucking damn it. You fucked it up.
Oh no. No. I'm so mad.
Sorry, man.
But you see what happened there was I got caught in my zone and I didn't have anyone in front of the net. And it's just like they're gonna get 6 shots here, and it's gonna be harder to stop all of them.
Hmm.
So that's what the remaining puzzle in this game is like. How can I avoid that situation? And I get that maybe the answer is like you just score 1 goal and then play keep away the whole game. But that's what's aggravating is like I almost had it legitimately. You know, if we can keep it to 1 goal, that's a new record. That's our new best.
Yeah. Is that progress? I guess I've never watched you play this before, so.
I mean, it's progress from the games we played so far. Nothing that happened before this stream counts. It's all
Oh,
non-canon.
what? Whoa.
Oh, nice block there.
Oh, sorry. It says, Alvazek says, are the rules accurate to the era?
Not even slightly. Not even
Okay.
close.
Okay. And then they
Are
also.
there even penalties? Yeah, the penalty is, as I mentioned before, for losing a fight. That's the only penalty.
And then Obscura says, I bet that's a speed run tactic.
I don't know if it's a speed run because the game takes the same amount. Actually, it would be a speed run because you'd finish the game in a shorter amount of real time. Ah, Christ.
Yeah. Let's be.
If you finish the game in a short amount of real time if you don't stop for any goals. So the
Yeah.
ultimate speed run is score 1 in turtle or score 0 and win in a shootout.
Yeah, less cutscenes. Yeah, that's fair. That would be. This game would probably be the most boring speed run you've ever watched in your damn life.
Right.
If the
Which
only
is
goal is just to not get any cutscenes.
well, that's why I was saying like I could play that way, but I feel like it's bad. That's not good entertainment for anyone watching, but I mean, we can vote on the strategy for the next game, and if people want me to turtle, I'll turtle, and then we can at least tick it off the list and say, okay, we know we can get a shutout by turtling. Maybe the next goal is get a shutout while like then it's like if you get a 5-0 shutout, then your new goal is like a 6-0 shutout. You
Yeah,
have to try a
yeah.
little harder.
To clarify, that's shutouts, as in like no goals from one side, not shootouts.
No, I did say shootout. So there
Did
are
you say
shootouts.
shootout?
Okay, so
There are shootouts. Okay.
yeah, so I don't know if Obscurist was our viewer when we had the one penalty shot earlier where you just stand on the blue line and you wire it at the net. The
Mm.
shootout is just taking turns doing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think
great.
this is a sarcastic comment. Gonna go ahead and.
Well, I mean, I'm here to people please. If I just wanted to run up the score just to achieve my own goal, I would have just, I would have just done that and made you watch it. I wouldn't have streamed it. So the purpose here is to entertain people. So we're gonna do whatever the thronging masses want. Well, I mean, shootouts were like invented a reasonably long time ago. Like the NHL added shootouts as part of their overtime after the 05-06 lockout, but they existed a long time before that. Like they were often used in tournaments when I was a kid. They were used in the Olympics previously. So like I believe famously the fucking hell. Oh my God. There's no time left. Yeah. So like what you're talking about there is like the NHL rules, which are, like this game isn't even claimed to be an NHL game, right? It just claims to be a hockey game, and you're picking North American cities. But like international hockey has definitely had shootouts. So in the '98 Olympics, which were the first to feature NHL players, I believe were quite famously the gold medal was won in a shootout by the Czech Republic because they had a shootout and they didn't put Gretzky in. I mean, I don't know he was old, but I mean, I don't think this ice is really conforms to any dimensions. But like whether or not there's shootouts is not the big difference in realism in this game. Probably the biggest difference that some of you may have noticed is there's no offside. There are blue lines, but there's no offside. Are you still there, Nicole?
Yep, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I totally blacked out when he started talking about hockey things.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know how offside works in hockey, Nicole?
Yep, that's when you are on the wrong side of the ice. No, you shoot the puck over 2 lines and you're not supposed to.
No, it's
And
a
you have
two-line pass,
you
which is basically removed as a rule.
that's when you bounce it off the side of the boards.
Okay, wait. We have to.
Okay, Alvazek has my back. Offsides aren't real. Nobody knows.
Yeah. No, there's no two-line pass. So wait, we gotta get a vote from our from our two viewers here. So who knows what happens if they vote opposing? But are we gonna? Should I play the game in earnest here and try to get a shutout, or should I just cheat and do the awful, boring, like one and done version? Vote on your phones now. And if they disagree, Nicole, you're the tiebreaker.
All right, Alvazek says shootout.
Well, for a shootout, we have to force a tie, and if forcing a tie involves controlling the score, and that's sort of what we're trying to do is figure out how to.
Well, just if
Well,
you.
I tell you what, we'll do this game. Just emulator is a fast forward function, so we'll do this game either playing it straight or playing it dirty and just trying to skate circles. And then at the end of this game, we can just start a new like one-off exhibition game, and just oh, I can't fast forward through it because I'm playing against an AI. Hmm. Hmm. They're demanding a shootout.
Yeah, we'll just skate around, get 0 goals.
What's the score?
Let
Okay.
them get 0 goals, tie with 0, and then shoot out and try and beat them that way.
Did I score yet? Fuck.
You're the one playing the game.
Okay, I'm just gonna go regular.
It doesn't matter how many goals you scored, as long as everyone's having fun.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for a conventional shutout. I'm gonna try to play the game. I'm gonna try to keep him to 0. Oh, what I should have done is not taken this fucking fight.
Litvoid says, trying to replicate the game last night. I didn't watch the game last night. What happened?
We lost is what happened.
Oh, okay.
They'll take their fucking shot. Okay. I'm going to play cautiously, but because I don't know if I've scored yet. Okay, here's 1 goal.
Obscura says, make that shit extra spicy. And he says he's quoting Gretzky there. They are quoting Gretzky. Good Lord. Look at me.
Well, what I'm going to try to do is win this game with a shutout. And if they score on me, then we give up on that dream and then we go for just a tie. Oh, did we get a guest in?
Oh, shit. Yeah, it is your boy.
Is it David?
No.
Oh, it's just somebody named your boy?
No, it's Joshua.
Oh, it's Josh. Well, I guess we can let him call in.
Okay, here he comes.
Who are you people?
Who are they?
What's up, my dude?
Oh, you're in the chat. I didn't even notice that was you.
Yeah, that was totally me. How's it going? How's the gaming going?
It's good. It's very Japanese. You would like it.
It looks like it. It's on the Nintendo Entertainment System, or as it was known in Japan, the Famicom.
Yeah. See, I just let them win that fight because I don't need the penalties right now.
How do you even tell what the score is?
You can tell when someone scores, it'll remind you.
I see. Also, why is my dirty mug the only one that appears on screen? How do we make that not a thing?
You just not want to be seen?
Oh, I don't care. I just think that the audience probably doesn't need to see my dirty mug.
Yeah, well, you can turn your camera off in the settings there. Like, you can just flick your camera off and you'll disappear. Just not your mic.
Perfect.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, the offer we were going to make to people is if you call in, you can either call in by audio or by audio and video if you want to be visible. There's
Yeah, well,
totally up to
I have no idea how streaming technology works.
right. See, I shot the puck, which now gives them a chance to have it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sometimes a red arrow will just get stuck on the goalie, and you can't do anything unless you like pass it. It will seem to like dislodge it. Oh, there's a block. There's a block.
Avlazek would like to see your dirty mugs. No, he says they say your sexy mugs.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's got a dirty mug, but
Josh,
it was a joke.
Josh, I've got a very dirty mug right now.
Josh, go get your fishing mug.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I'll grab that shit.
Oh shit!
Okay, I definitely have to keep my camera off for a second yet.
Fuck! Oh my god, that was really close. Okay, well, this is another good period. That's something. It's getting surrounded there. All right, gotta get like 15 seconds here. I believe the clock runs at like 4 seconds per second. I think.
4 seconds per second.
Yeah, so like a 20-minute period takes 5 minutes real time. I think.
I wish that my periods would run 4 times faster.
Yep.
Yo.
Okay, here's the song again, right?
Okay. Just pouring a beer into this mug because I'm not going to make tea, so I can use it. But it's not clear, so I can't tell how well my pour is going right now.
Oh, Avlazek says they're gonna follow you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna be. So, we have a completely unrelated improv show that we is temporarily on hiatus until we can figure out some of our
logistics. Let's call them that.
Venue and hosting considerations. But
anyways, how do I make this go closer? There we go. Good. I've even mirrored it all.
Promo here. Fuck! No, Christ! Goddamn piss!
You fucked up. Oh, your mug was too good. You distracted Kelly.
Look, it's a great mug. What can I say?
Oh, Nicole, you should drop the Discord invite link. I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
But do you know where it is? It's on our like YouTube descriptions.
Here, I'll do it again. You can. I've got fish to catch.
Oh, here we can. Oh, shit, where have I gone? Are you showing off your mug? You can be big here.
I mean, if you want to make me big, it would probably be easier for the audience. Oh, Christ, I am big now. How do I make this work? There we go. There it is.
There you go. That's a nice one.
That's the good shit right there.
Sure is.
That's how you know. Every one of my mugs that has any writing on it is a shit post. Best $20 I've ever spent.
We've got some new viewers. You have to hold on tight while I get this pasted in there.
That's fair. I'm going to keep pouring beer into this coffee mug.
Copy? Let's see if I do this. I'm doing this on a very tiny screen and it's hard to see, or it's far away.
Well, you can take my fucking face out of this from being big now if you want.
There we go. Yeah, well, just turn your camera back off. It'll go.
Right. I keep forgetting that's an option here. Look.
Yeah. So
I am drinking at the moment. Yes, from Edmonton.
Right, let's go.
Oh God, did I put old beer in there? Well, too late now. I am drinking.
What, like a yesterday's beer sort of thing? No,
just for like an hour ago.
Okay. That's not so bad.
Yeah, Sea Change Brewing's The Wolf, the Hazy Pale Ale, which is a great beer if you're in the Edmonton area.
Okay, so the plan is we're going for a tie. We've already given up on the shutout, so I'm going to just let them score. Here you go.
It is very good. Also, Kelly, this is why I give off the impression of being a goblin, because I do stuff like this regularly.
Okay, we need to let them have one more. And then we're going to turtle, and then we're going to get a shootout, and you guys can watch the shootout.
Josh, have you had their gold knuckle?
No, I haven't. I was about to ask about that, actually, because I've had their Sea Fairy. I've had whatever their red ale is. I don't remember what that one is. I had the Wolf, and that's pretty much it from Sea Change.
Sea change?
Yeah, good brewery.
Wait,
Prey
no, I need to
Fairy,
give him one
yeah.
more, right? Okay, I'm backing up, letting him score.
Oh, that's what I need.
Okay, wait, we need to get back to Plug City there. Just take the puck. Have the goal. Here you go. No, don't shoot it at me. Come on. All right.
Oh,
You
West
guys-
Coast
okay.
style. Okay.
There you go. Breakaway. Here you go. I'm going to void the red line, buddy.
I'll have to check that one out then.
Okay, there you go. Hit it.
Oh
No,
my god!
I'm just standing here. There we go.
There it is.
Okay, we got to do our self promotion here. So I popped a Discord link there in the chat stream. There's another one. So this is sort of our side show to the main kind of improv show that we've been doing, in which we have guests, ideally local guests from Edmonton, and we do some tabletop role playing with them in our extremely dumb, stripped down system. So yeah, we're taking a little bit of a break from that because people are busy. So we're doing some side streams. So we're doing some chill stuff like this hockey thing, and sometimes Nicole makes terrariums, and I don't know, whatever else we feel like doing for our.
I should
Our
probably figure out
relaxing good
something
vibe
that can
streams.
be put on here that isn't going to cause like stress.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Beat the fuck out of them.
Oh, there's a block.
Yeah, just come on once a week and introduce everyone to your cat, Josh.
Yes. I mean, Sasha is
Yeah, we could have
somewhere
like
right now.
we could have Josh's cat hour.
Yeah, just come on here and show
Oh
us.
shit! Oh shit! Fuck! Oh shit!
Oh man, they're just fucking bullets at you right now. Feels like I'm watching the game.
I just
from
need to
last
kill
night.
2 more minutes of clock and we'll have a shootout. But yeah, I encourage everyone to just pop in our Discord and shitpost with us, and we'll have. I still have 2 more episodes to edit. They'll be coming out soon. And yeah, I don't know if other people want to stream on our channel doing something that is kind of just relaxed. So in this case, we're playing a game. We were building terrariums before doing art. Anyone wants to run a stream, just like hit us up. We'll let people do whatever they want as long as they're not shitheads. But yeah, loosely going to stream on Tuesday and Saturday evenings, and we'll do the more elaborate show if we can, and we'll just do this if we don't have anyone lined up. And yeah, that's the commercial. Join the Discord.
Our rules are pretty loose. We regularly read porn, so.
Hey, it's erotica, okay? It's not porn.
Right.
Yes, my apologies. It's art after all.
Oh, fuck me. That wasn't the third period. That was the second period.
That was the second period, buddy.
I have to hold them off. Okay, no goals for a whole period. This is our...
trying
this
to
is the
bribe
goal.
Sasha over here, but she is just not interested right now.
And we do have more viewers now, so if anybody missed the opportunity, you can call in, just like our friend Josh is, and you can chat along with us verbally. You can heckle me and shit talk my playing abilities, and yeah, you can even be on camera and show off your novelty mugs if you want. You can do anything you want.
Also, last time I streamed a porn game on YouTube, I got banned for 6 months. So unfortunately,
I
no
got-
porn. What
got
the
a-
fuck was I streaming?
Was it that one that you were showing us that one day? That you skipped all the dialogue for because it was too weird?
Wait, is this when you were
Made you
showing me at
embarrassed?
your house?
Oh no. Evan Nickel and Evan Nickel 2. No, it wasn't those. It wasn't anything as classy as that.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck was it? I think it was Necopara. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh. Was it like furry
Oh
porn?
shit! Oh shit!
No, just generic cat girl porn.
Oh shit! Oh shit! No!
Which I
Oh
love
no!
that I could say is generic.
Oh god, they're getting the puck at us. That's not a phrase anyone uses. Okay. So the other thing is I can't hold it with the goalie. If I don't do anything, eventually it will just force me to make a pass.
Well, you just gotta show off your sick deke skills here then.
Yeah, I'm deking. So while we're deking, another fun quirk about this game. So we talked about how there's no offside, and for Nicole and anyone who doesn't understand what offside is, we don't have to get into the
I think I explained pretty well what offside was.
Well, let me just rephrase it so I make sure I understand it, which is basically you can't enter the opposing player's zone without the puck, or you can't participate in the play. Oh fuck it! What is in the simple version? The simple
Oh,
version
you
is
don't know the rule either.
the puck
Yeah.
has to enter the zone before you do, and if the puck leaves the zone, you have to leave. That's how it works. It does not exist in this game, which is fun. But one of the very, very few rules of actual hockey, of the NHL specifically, that this game did implement is touch-up icing, which is that if you shoot the puck all the way down the ice from in
When it
some
crosses
leagues
two
behind,
blue lines.
well, behind your own blue line in some leagues, in the NHL, it's behind the red line. So like in international play, icing is automatic. If you dump it in from that far, then they'll just call icing when the puck crosses the goal line. That's how it is. All right, we got a tie. What the NHL had for a long time was something called, all right, pick up corner. Somebody, wait, I forgot everyone's on a delay. All right, so they made the stop.
Oop.
So I basically have to react
You
to
wait,
their...
you just do clappers from the blue line for the shootout?
Yeah.
That's fucking dumb.
So basically they pick one of the 9 sectors of the net with the gamepad and press shoot, and then you have to react to the puck as the goalie, and the computers just kind of react randomly, but
I'll
I have to
bottom left, which I think you just did.
oh
that.
shit, I went up. That's bullshit.
Also, yeah, the precise offside call thing that lots of people learned about recently
Obscurus wants a crotch shot.
is dumb as fuck, and I don't know why we keep that up. Stuff like whether or not it's in control is so, I guess, relative to what the ref is seeing, that it can result in dumb calls like that.
Hell yeah. All right, here we go. I gotta
Yeah.
get this one in.
Against the spirit of the rule is pretty much a good way of
I'm gonna
putting
go
it.
wild and shoot top middle here. Oh, buddy. All right, all comes down to this.
Can you save it? Can you give a Canadian team the Stanley Cup?
Hey! No, this is a very generic non-Stanley Cup.
Oh, this is Lord Ranley's cup.
Yeah. But it's not even like a Stanley Cup knockoff. It looks like the fucking like Gagarin Cup or something. Which didn't
What
exist at the
cup?
time, but that's the KHL Cup, but it's much newer than this game.
What's the KHL?
It's like a European league.
Oh, okay.
A lot of NHLers go there, or guys who are like just not good enough to get regular play in the NHL go to the KHL.
Well, it's specifically the Russian-based league. I mean, they try to expand, but like the Finnish team pulled out of the KHL after the invasion of Ukraine, and they have like a team in China, but it's largely the Russian league. So like you will get players that are good enough to play in the NHL, but they like maybe want to play at home. But yeah, usually they come in here if they're good enough, if they can get a contract. You get like the only real exceptions being like Ilya Kovalchuk, who that was only the second game. I didn't even win the cup.
You say Kovalchuk? It's Kovalchuk.
It'd be pronounced like
Like if you're going for like, I wouldn't even want to try that pronunciation. I'm awful at Eastern
it would be
European
pronounced ook. Like the sound doesn't exist in Russian.
Okay. Oblazek would like to know who is talking right now. Who are these
yes.
people?
That is a good question.
Okay,
I am
yeah.
Josh. I am one of the behind the scenes peoples.
He GMs for our other show.
Yes, / produces / does whatever needs to be done in the background. God, please do not insult me. I would never learn Quebecois French. I learned.
Oh, you know what
French
Josh
like a
hates?
normal
Josh
person.
hates compliments. If you guys want to go ahead and just compliment Josh on anything, that'd be
I would
great.
prefer maybe that didn't happen. Oh man. Yeah, no. In college, definitely did not learn Quebecois French. They taught us Parisian French because it might be useful one day. Me completely isolated.
Well, I also
Quebecois
know beginner level Russian, just to respond to the comment there. So the
no, no, Josh is not smart. He's an idiot, actually.
Shh, Josh, just let this happen.
No, I refuse.
Tell
They
him
just let you like walk in there
he
Yep.
did go to college and shit
and then dropped out.
because he was too smart for college.
Yes, we'll go with that. That'll be the narrative tonight.
His beard was too good. They said, "You get out of here with that beard."
God, could I even grow a beard in college? I don't
No,
think I could.
you dyed your hair fucking sweet colors though.
I was blue and red for a while there. That was pretty dope.
The Aaron
Oh my
Weber.
god, I already gave up
I
on
don't,
it.
I don't
Who's
even know
Aaron
who the,
Weber?
yeah, I have no idea who that
I
is.
do not know.
More like Aaron Weber, am I right?
Hey.
Got him.
That's a
That's a joke
that's a
because I
weak
spent
joke.
way too much time playing strange Japanese games and watching anime.
So we're already not going for the our royalty free music is gone.
But yes, I've got to look up this. Yes, I am a man of culture. Who the fuck is Aaron Weber? Okay, if I could type, that'd be sweet. Musical artist, stand-up comedian based in Nashville, Tennessee. He was on the Grand Ole Opry. I didn't even know that thing still fucking existed. That was like the big deal when like you were in the like 40s to 70s in country music.
I think this is a compliment about your beard, maybe?
I think so, because I'm looking at this dude's beard and it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, let's just pull that right up here.
That said, I need to fucking hack this thing off because the Oilers are out of the playoffs now. So
Oh, was this a playoff beard that you haven't been growing this for fucking like 3 years?
the one I have going on right now, no, this is like a month and a half. I don't know who Nate Bargates is. Gats?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know who that is either. I'm very ignorant about internet personalities because apparently I hate fun. Who the fuck are you? I like how the second result for Nate Bargates or whatever his name is
Fucking shit.
Wife. Like they gotta be like, how hot is this guy's wife?
That's on you type in any person's name into Google, it'll start suggesting net worth and wife.
Yeah, gotta know how hot this guy's wife is.
Okay. To answer your earlier question, the pronunciation of Kovalchuk would depend on which syllable is stressed. I'm gonna guess it's the first syllable, which would make it like Kovalchuk.
All right.
A clean stand-up comedian who is legit good. All right. Clean like Pete Holmes clean?
I don't think
clean like I don't know, Fred Penner, who's a comedian.
Oh, clean stand-up. So just one that doesn't say bad words, I expect.
I mean, I don't think anyone anymore, but I'm just using him as an example for somebody who played in the KHL when they had the opportunity to play in the NHL.
Okay, did some VA work for Aperture Desk Job.
Okay, less swearing than Pete Holmes.
Yeah, I don't know if Pete's a clean comedian. He used to be.
I don't know who that is either.
Oh, Pete Holmes is great. You guys should listen to my podcast, Rex. Instead of just stopping at the first one, saying it's great, and then never listening to any of the other ones.
Hey, I've listened to all Behind the Bastard. Shut your fucking mouth.
That's one podcast.
Yeah, that's the only one we need. We just need the one that tells us all the shitty things.
Exactly.
Actually, it's a kind of a spin-off one with one of their guests. She hosts another one that's like good people doing good things.
Oh, yeah. Margaret Killjoy is doing that one.
Yeah.
But yes, if it's not history related because I'm boring, that's pretty much all I listen to.
I'm getting my shit.
If you like Pete, I bet you'd like Nate, says Olazek.
All right, I'll put it in hey, we have a channel in our Discord where you can recommend things, and I will listen to anything you recommend in there.
Anything, huh, Kelly?
I mean,
sending you so much ogre porn.
Not anything from you because I already have your buy-in, but from people that we're trying to lure into the Discord, I will check out anything that they recommend in earnest.
That's fair. God, I poured this beer so badly.
Oh yeah, so I once heard that this little like intermission song described as like trying to be kind of like a ripoff of what is it? Panama by Van Halen,
Hell yeah.
which I don't know if I like it is synthy, but like Panama is like dun 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 dun. Whereas this one, to me, what makes me think of this song is like the guitar riff to Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. I feel like it's much closer to what it is.
Okay, I can't hear the music much. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit here.
Well, the music will only happen at the intermission.
Oh well, fuck.
Well, you'll hear one at the next intermission.
Oh,
Speaking of music, we haven't talked about our royalty-free backing tracks here.
Obscurist says that they thought that Panama was singing Cannonball for the longest.
That would be a cool like way to sing Cannonball when you go into like a pool.
Yeah, let me explain who I was. You guys need to fucking introduce yourselves too.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Oh yeah, I didn't even give my real name anywhere.
Chat, so.
Yeah, my name's Kelly. I occasionally co-host our other show, Born Under Punches. Check it out. And also do a lot of the editing, which I'm not doing right now. I'm streaming this game instead. And yeah, I'm I'm the one who posted in the to watch this. And are you guys all from the Alberta Discord?
Oh, you're shielded somewhere. That's why there's people here.
Yeah, I'm the one playing the game, and I'm the one that. Oh, what up? Yeah. Well, either way, I'm the duck avatar.
Quack.
But my normal human first name is Kelly. Obscurist, are you from the Channel 101 Discord or like the Schwab Home Video Discord? Where did you see the post?
They see Channel 101 in the chat log.
There's a lot of crossover between them.
I don't know what either of them are, so sure.
I know, because you don't never listen to my recommendations.
I don't listen to anything, Kelly. I freaking come up with absurd concepts for GMing. I play porn games and I drink alcohol. That is my existence.
All right, if we can keep this score down to 2 goals, it'll still be our best score, right? I think the best we managed was 3, right? I assume, Nicole, you've been writing all of them down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nicole, you didn't explain who you were.
I have no idea who these people are. I came here by accident.
Nicole's an outsider from Calgary.
Yeah, my name's Nicole. I am a dirty Calgarian, not by choice. And please forgive me. Obscurist is also from Calgary.
Well, I think they were same TBHing over the other comments.
Oh, never mind.
Shit about hockey.
Fair criticism.
In Toronto. The New York of Canada, according to people from Toronto.
I got a stomach bug in the Toronto airport once. That was fun. Fuck me.
Fucking hung over his shit in the Toronto airport one time.
Good for you. All right.
That's the dream, really. Be hung over at every airport.
I think we do need a bit of a new focus because we're not getting our shutout, and we've already got our shootout. And I mean, 3 goals against might be our best showing yet.
Did you just fucking bat that in there?
Oh yeah.
What is this goalie, Mike Smith?
Oh, that joke was made hours ago, Josh.
I mean, fair. Look, I wasn't here. I was busy playing Monster Hunter.
That's fair. Hey, Josh, next time we stream this, you should get the emulator and we'll play against each other.
Is that possible? Like,
I believe so. I believe you can get. Oh yeah. So anybody watching, if you want to get, well, I'll put it to you this way: if anybody can figure out what the best NES emulator is for net play and for like getting people to play against me over the stream, like hit me up and let me know in our Discord, I guess, or in the comments here.
Well, I appreciate that I can do no wrong, but I'm actually curious about what do you mean by oppressive with Monster Hunter? Is it just sheerly how many like things there are in it? Because there's a lot to do in that game.
I'm gonna try to get an icing here. This is my new goal. Damn it! I want to prove to everyone that there is in fact touch-up icing in this game.
Man, I'm really like for the safety of the players. I'm kind of glad they got rid of touch-up icing because
Well, they still have hybrid icing, so it's
Well,
like,
yeah.
well, it's only dangerous half the time now.
Well, I mean that's a reduction.
Hybrid icing, is that like
It is
halfway
better.
between a buttercream and a ganache, or?
That's right.
Good.
In that respect. Well, so the entire to get into the canon of Monster Hunter, the whole idea is that you're actually hunting monsters that are affecting the ecosystem negatively, like a natural culling in like in our own world, basically. Like if you have a shit ton of like gophers in an area, you might have a culling done or something like that. Do they advertise Contra?
Nicole, I think our rule for guests is we have to mute them as soon as they start talking about Monster Hunter.
I might not be. I only got into Monster Hunter in the last few games here, but yeah, that's generally how it's.
Okay, wait. This is the song. Did you listen, Nicole?
Oh no, I didn't. You needed to give me a heads up.
All right. Well, next time we stream, we'll listen to the song.
Also, I'd prefer if you guys listen to our other commenter here that said I can do no wrong. I think we should listen to them more.
I think you should listen to them more.
All right, we're going for the icing. I think the trick is to pass it, not shoot it down the ice.
I think this person is trying to compliment you.
Fuck me.
Well, if it enables me, I'm okay with compliments.
So the side goal in this stream to getting a shutout is to get Nicole to learn how to be more assertive and mean to people, and just like cut mics and kick people. You know, if we keep doing this, we're gonna get someone who calls in and they're gonna suck, and you got to put on that mean Nicole hat.
Sorry, what about my mean? I'm sorry, I'm distracted here.
That's okay. I was just informing the audience that the goal is to teach you to be mean.
Oh. Well.
Also, learn what a fucking house.
I don't know what you're talking about. Kelly said I got it right. He said, no notes.
Yeah.
Roast the sport of hockey. I mean, can I roast the fans of hockey instead as a fan of hockey?
Oh, sports fans are awful people.
They really are. I mean, the worst fans in the world are still soccer fans.
Are they?
Yes. Oh my God, they're the fucking worst.
Just ice the puck. Come on, ice the puck. Not like that.
There's like regular racist chants in soccer crowds. It's horrible.
Neato.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up. It's really fucked up.
Oh.
Wait, here comes. Nope.
Baseball fans could be the best, but I refuse to watch baseball because it bores the shit out of me because no one gets hurt.
I can't think of any good roast for hockey right now, but I do want to bitch about. Have you guys been to what was it, Canadian Brew House lately?
Not lately.
And by lately, I mean like in the last 10 years.
Well, yes,
certainly once.
I fucking hate that their utensils are shaped like hockey sticks. That makes no fucking sense. It makes it. It's a pain in the ass to hold. It's like uncomfortable in your hand, and it's like, we get it. You're a fucking Canadian sports bar. Like, fucking, you don't have to do this.
Yeah. Fucking, it is dumb as shit. I mean, there's a lot of problems with the Canadian Brew House.
Yeah.
But I also have like a lot of good memories of the Canadian Brew House from when I still lived in Grand Prairie, and that was like the only place you could drink worth a damn.
Yeah. I remember the time we went out for your birthday.
Oh man, there's a lot of stories from that night, aren't there?
Yeah. Josh got drunk and tried to convince a police officer that a sign that he stole belonged to him. It was cute.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
it was. Fuck, that was 10 years ago now, Nicole.
But yeah, But yeah, Brewhouse is the worst. I went there for after work drinks the other day, and I was like, "Who fucking picked this place? Can we go somewhere that's less like?"
It's like the new Boston Pizza.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Which is a
At
place
least
you
you,
go
at
when you
least you
don't
get
have
fish
a.
bowls at the Boston Pizza though.
You
All right,
can
I'm
get
sorry,
what?
everyone. We didn't get an icing.
The diamonds of an 18-year-old party in GP.
Eh,
Oh man.
You've
You
been
have
to
no idea.
GP.
Fucking back when it was I turned 18 back when Diamonds and Grand Prix was still called Showgirls.
Hell yes. I don't remember if it was called Showgirls of Diamonds when I turned 18.
You're only a year younger than me.
There we
So I
are
think
with
it
a
would
nice
have still
cup.
been Showgirls.
Yeah.
Sketchy as fuck strip club.
It was fine for me.
All right, well, we did it. Well, we successfully played 2 turns. We didn't succeed in getting a shutout, so we have something to strive for in the future.
Well, there you go.
But while the credits roll, does anyone have anything they want to plug? It's not that not that hard of a question. You can say no. Does anybody in the comments have anything they want to plug?
Your mom's butt.
Got him.
Play more shit. I gotta go to bed, and yeah, I gotta go be somewhere doing landscaping at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So.
Oh shit.
But yeah, check in with us other Tuesdays and Saturdays, and you can check out our Twitter too. I'll plug that.
Fuck. I mean, shit, Kelly, if you pass over fucking hosting shit to me, I can run something while we wait.
Well, are you logged in as a guest or a host?
Well, a guest right now, but I can turn shit around.
Oh, well, just go to your. All right. Well, what I'm gonna do is.
Where the fuck's the host link? Then I'll track that shit down. You should have that pinned somewhere so I can just fucking find it every time.
Why isn't there an E? Because it's way.
Good question.
Because
Kelly,
it's in the logo.
This one?
Because it's in the logo, and because it is easier to get more consistent like URLs and handles if you have a misspelling. Mistakes were made, but it's spelled without the E everywhere. So it's twitch.tv/bornunderpunches without an E, and twitter.com/underpunches. We technically have the subreddit, but I stopped posting to it. And yeah.
Huh, the more you know.
Yeah.
Where the fuck? Anyways, I'm gonna jump out as a guest and then maybe hop in as a host. Then be right back.
Okay. Well, what I might do is I'm just gonna end this stream. I'll play our outro, and you can just stream whatever you want on the channel.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Don't
so
leave, folks. I'll be back in like 2 minutes to do something.
Yeah. So is everyone watching on Twitch anyway?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, they're all on Twitch.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's going to be a brief interruption because these streams our specific streams are going to be up on our YouTube channel for like permanent rewatch if people want to go through the series of like playing this game or our various other stuff we're going to stream. So we're going to hit our outro here, and then but if you hang around on the channel, Josh will stream something else and do whatever the fuck.
Neat.
Yeah. I'm also going to put the
Oh, yep. Sorry, that was me.
that is it. But where's our
Good
YouTube?
call. Jesus.
Put in our YouTube channel as well here.
All right.
The YouTube channel as well. Our edited episodes and our clips are up there.
Okay. Software now. I've got to figure out how this works.
All right. Well, I'm going to hit the ending. So thanks everyone for coming out. And yeah, check in with us other Tuesdays and Saturdays.